Morning. As Pastor Coley said, my name is Brianna Brixis, and this is my third year on the trustees and on the stewardship committee. Today I have the pleasure of introducing Akaysha as our stewardship testimony speaker. The stewardship drive theme this year is connecting, growing, going, and Akaysha will be sharing about how this theme fits with her experiences here at Grace.
When I was a baby, I was baptized at Grace UCC by previous pastor Kim Henning. Then a couple years later, I then moved to Arizona for about 8 years. I believe I went to 2 different churches in that state when we moved a couple times in Arizona. I loved going to church. There were so many different activities, like Bible school, acolyting, and many other activities for the holidays. After those 8 years, I then moved to Nevada for about 3 years. My dad went to a church one day and said this was a great church for us. My dad, sister, and I went to the church and met so many great people. I went through confirmation there, did a youth group on Wednesday nights, and even my first mission trip, SSP, Sierra Service Project, a sister to our mission trip here at Grace, ASP, and helping out at the nursery every Sunday. I had many friends that I clicked with at those past churches, but it didn't feel like home. Later in Nevada, I went through some deep patches of my life where I thought God was not really around to help. I know He was there and telling me what to do, but I didn't think He was. I had a very tough decision to make during my life, whether to stay in Nevada with my mom and sister or come here to live with my dad in Wisconsin. I had such a rough time with that. I asked God what to do in that moment because I love my parents and sisters so much that I couldn't live 1,893 miles away from either of them. But God helped me make my decision, and He told me that they would forgive me for whoever I go with. I chose to come and live with my best friend, my dad. When we came back to Grace UCC, I remember I was so scared to come back because I haven't really been to Grace full time since I was about 3. I always came to church with my grandma during summer, but I didn't really socialize with children my age when I was here during the summer at church. My grandma and I came to the church's chili supper in December of 2019, and I remember Nicole heard us saying, "Come to Gingy, you'll love it." I said, "Okay, I will." That Wednesday I was so nervous and I didn't go. I was scared of rejection or just the new setting and people. That next Wednesday, my grandma made me go, and that was the best decision of my life. I made a new family that day. I felt at home. I felt that my last puzzle piece fit into the relationship with God. God knew His plan to make me happy, and those people from Gen G and ASP made that piece happen for me. Everyone came to me with open arms. I was in God's home. God became such a big part of my life in the last 4 years I've been living in Wisconsin. Grace has helped me create new friendships, new relationships with God, new findings about who I am in God's world, as well as my path in the world and to succeed in this world. Grace is such an amazing environment for people who have never thought they would have a relationship with God. Grace has helped me to reach out and have a stronger connection with God. God and Grace UCC is my place that keeps me sane and happy. I want to say thank you to everyone who's in this congregation for taking me with open arms and supporting my faith journey.
Thank you, Akaysha. Please prayerfully consider your pledge to support our Grace community so we can continue to be a place of welcome and support for our youth like Akaysha and others in our community. Thank you.